I'm about to share with you what I believe is one of the greatest tragedies of our generation, and I honestly believe that we have all subconsciously subscribed to this without ever asking what pages we're missing. It's not just that we don't know history, it's that many of us only know the parts of history we've been handed. And when the story we've been given is incomplete, our conclusions often become incomplete as well. One of the things I've learned over the years is that history has an incredible way of humbling us. Every generation believes that it has the full story until someone hands them another page. So over the several weeks that have just passed, I have been doing my due diligence to dig as deep as I possibly could, studying scripture, reading history, asking questions, listening to scholars, and sitting with practitioners who have spent years serving immigrant communities. And I realized something. There were parts of our history, our shared history, that we have never been taught or were taught out of full context. As a daughter of Haitian immigrants, I've always been proud of my family's history. But I'm realizing that it's not enough to simply just be proud of our history. History is meant to make us responsible, because once you know better, you inherit the responsibility to lead better. Haiti became the first Black independent republic in 1804. Its successful revolution inspired the enslaved across the Americas. And at the same time, it led into diplomatic isolation and economic devastation. And this is not just my opinion, this is historically proven that throughout American history, immigration has never been a straight line. Every generation has wrestled with questions about where they belong. Irish immigrants, Italian, Chinese immigrants, Jewish immigrants, Haitian immigrants, different generations, different faces, the same human questions. The Apostle Paul tells us, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. I've come to believe that renewing our minds also requires renewing our understanding, because if we're unwilling to revisit what we've been taught, we may unintentionally inherit assumptions that truth never asked us to carry. Justice doesn't require us to erase the truth. It requires us to face it honestly. And faith doesn't ask us to avoid difficult conversations, but to walk straight through them with humility, with wisdom, and with courage. So here's my challenge for you. Before forming another opinion, study one chapter of history you've never explored before. Read a book written about someone whose experience is different from yours. Talk to someone whose story is different from your own. Ask questions before making assumptions, because understanding is one of the greatest acts of love we can offer another human being. And if this series has challenged you to do more than simply watch, start locally. Learn who represents our community or your community. Attend a city council meeting. Ask your local government what programs already exist to support vulnerable families. You could even volunteer with a trusted organization in your city. Support a legal aid clinic. Build relationships with people whose stories are different from your own, because leadership isn't just about having the right perspective. It's about taking faithful responsibility where God has planted you, because history isn't asking us to carry guilt. It's asking us to carry wisdom, to move in responsibility, to understand that there is a difference. We are the difference. And I'll see you in the next conversation.